Welcome back. You're watching the breaking news show right here on CNN News 18. Now we're taking you to a particularly important story that continues to play out in Uttar Pradesh. In the wake of Mukhtar Ansari's recent passing, AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi paying a visit to Ansari's family home. Following this, the Samajwadi Party leader Dharmendra Yadav is also scheduled to meet the Ansari family. On the left side of your screens, we're showing you visuals as thousands thronged to pay respects after Ansari's death a few days ago. Ansari, remember, is the famed gangster turned politician. We'll just bring you more context, but this entire series of events, senior leaders traveling to meet him right now, that has sparked debate, with the BJP expressing concerns over the increased number of political figures. They're essentially accusing them of appeasement. All of this comes as Asaduddin Owaisi, who you can see on the right side of your screens, has remarked that Ansari's death, while in judicial custody, places responsibility on the state government. Take a look at what he had to say, then we'll connect with our colleague Siddhant.
बातचीत क्या, हम सिर्फ इतना बड़ा वाकया हुआ है, जुडिशियल कस्टडी में उनकी मौत हुई है और यहाँ की प्रदेश सरकार उसकी जिम्मेदार है, तो हम उनको कंडोलेंसेस और पुरसा देकर आए.
Okay, let's go over to our colleague Siddhant to understand more. Siddhant, the autopsy report of Mukhtar Ansari had shown that he died of cardiac arrest on Thursday evening, and it negated any suspected ideas of poisoning. That is essentially what family members had claimed, some political leaders had claimed. But could cardiac arrest, could that further open another door of investigation, or should we consider this investigation closed? Just to get more context on what it is that Owaisi has said.
Well, the judicial probe has already been ordered in the matter, and in fact, the statements of all the stakeholders are going to be recorded. Point number one. Point number two, as far as these visits are concerned, to meet the Ansari family, perhaps the political parties in UP are in huddle to designate somebody from their party to go and meet the Ansari family, is all about encashing the minority vote bank in the state of Uttar Pradesh. Now, look, yesterday Asaduddin Owaisi visited Ansari family and met his younger son of Mukhtar Ansari. And today we have been told that Akhilesh Yadav has deputed Dharmendra Yadav, somebody from a Yadav clan, also to give more emotional and personal touch to the visit. Dharmendra Yadav has been given the task to go and meet the family of Mukhtar Ansari to offer condolences. Now, this death has taken place ahead of the polls. Perhaps these leaders are also aware about the kind of crowd that was gathered at the time of the last strike, the funeral of Mukhtar Ansari. And these political parties are making it a point that they perhaps make this issue as a political issue to win some of the pockets, some of the constituencies which are dominated by the minorities, and that is perhaps in their mind. And this is one of the reasons that the politicians are rushing to meet the Ansari family. Also, Asaduddin Owaisi, who will be contesting elections with Pallavi Patel in the state of Uttar Pradesh, is eyeing on some of the seats which are minority community dominated in terms of votes. And this could be the reason that after Owaisi's visit to Ansari family, Akhilesh Yadav looked uncomfortable, and he also deputed Dharmendra Yadav to rush and meet the Ansari family and offer condolences.
Just, Siddhant, to give our audiences from across the country an idea of just how powerful he was and how influential he was, especially in the eastern UP region, irrespective of which party was in power over the last 3 decades. Can you just give our audiences more context there? Why exactly was he so powerful? Why did people hold him so close? We can see the throngs that are turning up, obviously, that turned up at the ceremonies that took place after he passed away. But just explain that to our audiences.
Well, look, these entire gangs and the mafias of Purvanchal, it's very important to understand that when they all started their career by doing crimes and becoming bahubalis and mafias, they were all united. But in later stage in life, they got divided, as per their ideologies. So some became Muslim mafias and other became Hindu dons in the Purvanchal area. Now this death of Mukhtar Ansari is also something which has perhaps united Muslim community, not just in the state of Uttar Pradesh, especially in Purvanchal, but Purvanchal also leaves impact on Bihar because it's an adjoining area. So, there also vote matters. And this is the reason that if you remember, then RLD had also come out with a condolence message on the first day and perhaps raising question on the government of Uttar Pradesh that Mukhtar Ansari was being given slow poison. So all these political parties in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar are looking at Mukhtar Ansari's death as a death of a Muslim leader, as a Muslim icon of Purvanchal. And they are treating this death in the same manner. To perhaps cast votes to get more votes from the minority community, and that is perhaps very much is on their agenda. And this is the reason that the time of his death, all these political parties came out with the statements. RLD, Samajwadi Party, BSP, all came out with the statements, questioning the UP government, perhaps also blaming UP government for what has happened. Now Owaisi has gone to meet them. Today Dharmendra Yadav will be meeting them. We could see the other leaders also, those who want to do the appeasement politics in these elections, can also be seen rubbing shoulders with the members of the Ansari family.
Okay.
So these politicians are looking at Mukhtar Ansari as an opportunity to unite.
Okay, we're taking you now to a part of the same story, but now playing out in Telangana, where the BJP MLA Raja Singh hitting out at Asaduddin Owaisi. Remember, the AIMIM's prime base is around the Hyderabad region, which is why we're seeing this play out right now in Telangana. This BJP leader hitting out at Owaisi after he visits Mukhtar Ansari's family. He said that Ansari was not a patriot but a traitor. We'll just play out what he had to say for you, then we'll go over to reporters for more context.
मैं असदुद्दीन ओवैसी को और उन तमाम नेताओं को ये कहना चाहूँगा कि उन 8 लोगों के परिवार के घरों पर भी आप जाइए, उनके रिश्तेदारों से आप मिलिए और उनका दर्द देखिए कि कितनी बेरहमी से मुख्तार अंसारी ने उन 8 लोगों को मारा था। एक विधायक जी के ऊपर तो उसने 500 राउंड गोली चलाकर हत्या की थी। तो क्या ऐसे हत्यारे के समर्थन में क्या नेताएं खड़े होना क्या सही है क्या? और असदुद्दीन ओवैसी जाकर उसके घर जाकर रोना धोना क्या सही है क्या?